Good afternoon or good evening or whatever it is by the time you see this video. Currently it is 2:11 p.m. on January the 28th. That little white car right there, that's Bob. We are headed to the storage unit that I bought yesterday to try and get some more stuff out. So far we are absolutely beyond happy with the purchase. Some of that scuba gear is worth hundreds of dollars. The parachute, jump bag, hundreds of dollars worth of contents. The white gold and the yellow gold class ring. I mean, it was a fantastic haul so far. There was a box of we'll call balloons and literature that is for mature audiences. That was kind of shocking with everything else we pulled out. So we are gonna go. I pulled out all the duffel bags in that hope chest, which you've seen in the last video. There is I guess a TV stand and just a bunch of boxes. A lot of like personal paperwork. There is a nursing correspondence course or whatever. It's like a 12 program nursing course. And I looked it up on eBay last night, and the exact same one sealed was like $685. Used, they were going for like $125. So there was that. I know we still have to get, and then there's the boxes of clothes. Hopefully we'll go through those. I'll take them home and wash them, and then clean them up, and then we'll put those. I don't know if we're gonna put those on eBay or if we're gonna put those for sale in our store. Don't know yet, but let's see. What else was there? I didn't open any of the boxes because I kind of wanted to have the essence of surprise when Bob and I open them together, rather than me know what's going to be in there and just be like, oh, you know, I like the more natural reactions versus stage reactions. I already sold. If you've seen the video, the last video, you've seen us pull out an original NES system and Sega Genesis. Got the NES system cleaned up. Haven't got it listed yet, but I did get all the games listed, and I've already sold a couple of them. So that's been fantastic. That class ring alone will pay for the entire unit. It's like $350 in gold. I only paid $290 for the unit, so everything is pure profit. So I'm beyond pleased with the purchase. Now we just got to get everything sold. I dropped my jeweler scale when I was moving, and so it won't calibrate. There's something wrong with it. So my good friend Howard, who I used to work for on the road show, called him yesterday, and we were just chit-chatting. I was telling him what I was doing, and he's going to send me a couple of scales. So that will be greatly appreciated when that arrives. And if anybody is watching and you're in the New Jersey area, check out the Amazing Escape Rooms and Bury the Hatchet. Howard owns all of those on the East Coast. They are an absolute fun time. So yeah, do that. Give Howard a little plug. Howard probably doesn't even watch YouTube. I never see him post anything on Facebook even. So yeah, so that's what we got going on. So Bob and I are headed to the storage unit. We'll load up my car, his car, take it back to the warehouse, and then we'll do another reveal video. I suck at editing, I can't edit. I have a program called Power Director on my phone, which is what I do my videos on. I'm not technologically savvy individual, so I apologize for extremely long, drawn-out videos. That's not my intent, but I want everything. I want everybody to see everything, so you know everything's authentic. So anyway, I'm going to quit rambling, and I will see you when we get to the unit. Okay, we are here at, what's this place called? Storage Choice. That's it, Storage Choice. Super, super nice people. Just met the female manager. Bob is crawling ever so gingerly out of his car. Say hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
So we're going to go in here, get a cart, and go up the elevator. I went in and spoke to the manager of the property and asked her what she wanted us to do with all personal effects, documentation and whatnot. And she said to, I'm going to grab the other one. She said we could just leave that stuff in the unit. Yep. She said we could just leave all personal effects or whatever in the unit, take a picture, bring it to her, so we don't have to lug all of personal documents back to the store. So I'm gonna flip the camera. Oh, I can't flip the camera around when I'm recording. All right, be right back. Okay, so we're loading up my cart. There's Bob's cart. This stuff here, immediately on the inside, we're making a pile of all personal paperwork. I'm going to go ahead and go downstairs and start loading up my car. Alright, I could probably get the rest of the stuff that's in the hallway. Ow. So what do you think, Bob? Are you pleased with the purchase?
It's a little bit better than all the books from that other one.
There's still lots of books in this one, though. Alright, we're getting to the elevator and make the last pickup. Alright, here's what is left. So we got this nightstand TV table or whatever. And there's a fan and a weightlifting bar. All of this stuff here is personal documents, taxes. He had a business. No, the basket's not. We'll take the basket tomorrow. That is all stuff that's getting left here in the unit. And I will come with a broom and clean this out tomorrow morning. A couple of things left. And then that's it. We will say goodbye to Unit 2056 tomorrow. Any departing words, Bob? Because you probably won't be here tomorrow when I clean this out.
No, it's been nice knowing you, but ready to give you back.
Right on. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Not that you noticed that I was gone. Leaving the unit. Bob is behind me. As you can tell, I got a lot in here, so we're not even gonna need to rent a trailer or truck for this one. There's about 12 boxes, as y'all seen in just the last clip there, of all the personal documents. I've never seen so much personal documentation in a unit before, but whatever. So we are gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go grab me some liquid refreshment and head back to the store to unpack and do some unboxing. Whoa, shit. You ever notice storage units have like crazy elevations? Like nothing is ever like perfectly flat and smooth. So, okay, I will see all of it.
Which will inspire the...
Hello, everybody. Let me turn down the radio. Here we go. All right. It's about 7 o'clock. I just left the kind of bummed out about the rest of that unit. Bob and I got literally everything. I have 2 waste baskets with some lampshades, a banana fruit, it's like a wire bowl, and there's an arm that comes up and a hook that you hang bananas on, an oscillating fan, and a weightlifting bar, and that is it. And then sweep it up, and I'm done in the morning. Bob and I, we set the camera up, started filming, and it was nothing. It was pots and pans, Tupperware, college textbooks, lots of college textbooks, dealing with anatomy. Actually, we had the complete collection of Grey's Anatomy, the books, not the TV show. Nursing, EMT stuff. There was literally nothing of intrinsic value. I mean, yeah, the textbooks might sell, but they were all from the year 2000, 2001, 2002. Scanned a few on Amazon, a few on eBay, 99 cents, $4.73 was one. Just absolutely nothing of great value. So I needed the room on my phone to continue filming, so we just scratched it and move on to the next one. I am winning 5 lockers as of right now for this coming week. 4 of them on storagetreasures.com and 1 on LockerFox. Bob doesn't know about that one yet. Well, he will when he sees this. So yeah, it's exciting. I love, there's no, it's an adrenaline rush. It's just like, some people get their kicks jumping out of airplanes. I've always been one who has sought adventure in treasure hunting, be it metal detecting, privy digging, garage sales, flea markets, auctions, storage units, anything. It's that rush of, oh my God, I got this for literally next to nothing, and now I'm going to flip it for a great deal of money. I am a very money-motivated individual. And I damn sure am now that I have a mortgage and a car payment. and now I have to pay a crazy amount for health insurance since I am now self-employed. However, the health insurance that I signed up for through Blue Cross Blue Shield is still, it's about 1/3 the cost of what the Cobra plan was going to cost me through my former employer. Anyway, so that's it. It's 7 o'clock. I don't know what I'm going to do. Go home, and I don't really have anything to cook for dinner tonight because everything is frozen. I'm going to have a little soiree at Mikasa for the Super Bowl. I'm going to probably smoke 5-6 racks of spare ribs, maybe a pork loin, and maybe a Boston butt. Just depends on how many people come over. If it's just like me, Kirby, and Kirby's roommate Mike, and well, then there's no sense in doing more than 2 racks of ribs. But we'll see. Maybe Bob and his boys will come over. Maybe a lady friend. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Sorry if it's boring. Hey, at least you don't have to suffer through like 59 minutes of me sitting on my ass going through boxes and throwing a bunch of stuff in a trash can. There's that. But I want to give a big shout out also to my friend Jack, the Locker Nuts. Him and Jana, they had their auction last night, and Jack gave me a shout out. Got 17 new subs, so that's awesome. I'm up to 341. Woohoo! So anyway, you know, one thing I noticed, and here's something completely off the topic of reselling and whatever, but doing these YouTube videos, I am somewhat inspired to do some self-reflection, really. Many of you may know I had gastric sleeve surgery a couple years ago, and I have lost 179 pounds, and I'm still a giant fat man. So, like, watching myself, like, full body shots while going through the unboxing yesterday's video, I was just sitting there thinking, my God, I look huge. Like, I'm 200 pounds lighter almost than what I was 4 years ago. I have lost 16 inches on my waist. I used to have a 64-inch waist. I have a 48-inch waist now. This is really, it's wow. It's almost kind of hard to talk about. I never really examined myself like that. But like, I was watching the video playback today as Bob was watching it, because he hadn't seen it yet. And I was just like, my God, I'm huge. But my legs are like skinny. I look like a blow pop is what I look like. My legs are like pencil thin now. I mean, I've lost all my weight, obviously, in my legs. I look like I look like the villain in Despicable Me. So yeah, so I think tomorrow morning I'm going to refocus my efforts, especially with all this heart health scared stuff I've been going through. I think I'm going to go renew my my membership at the Planet Fitness. So if anybody wants to, maybe let's put together a challenge, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that might motivate people. I don't know, make ourselves accountable for anybody out there that might be suffering or struggling, going through the same kind of issues. Maybe you just kind of think about it, you know, put it in the back of your head and just live your day. That's what I've been doing. I mean, I had the gastric sleeve surgery, which was a revision from the lap band surgery that failed and was killing me. That's a whole other story. That I had complications with the lap band where I would wake up at night drowning in stomach acid. Literally, my lungs were filling with stomach acid. And that's from sleep apnea and the way the band constricted. So I had gone to see a surgeon, and they took all the fluid out of the band. And what happened there was the band slipped upward and flipped. And it was digging into my esophagus, and scar tissue was building around it. And then I had sold a car to a guy who was a gastric surgeon. And I told him what was going on, that it had been like 2 years since I had had the fluid taken out, but it felt like anything thicker than milk I couldn't get down. So that was on a Saturday. On Monday morning, his nurse called me. On Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., I went in for an upper GI, and they discovered that all the scar tissue, and I had a 90% blockage in my esophagus. So they got me in for an emergency revision. I went under the knife in like 3 weeks. They went in, took out the lap band, and then basically scraped out all the scar tissue, and and this scar tissue had kind of spread down my stomach, like almost like a spider web. They didn't have the insurance didn't approve a full-on gastric sleeve. So when somebody has a gastric sleeve surgery, basically it takes their stomach, that's the size of a football, and they slice 95% of it off, and it's about your stomach is about the thickness of your finger, of your pinky finger. But mine was a revision, wasn't a full-on authorized gastric sleeve. So my stomach is about the size of 4 fingers rather than 1. So that's why I hit 179-pound weight loss, and then I just kind of plateaued. So now I guess the rest of it is up to me. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go off on all this. So anybody got any comments, any suggestions? I'm sure I'm gonna get hate for talking about this stuff, but if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see me do in the videos, somebody made a comment that they wanted to see more of the unboxing and the general day-to-day stuff of what I do, rather than just the brief chats with the ride-alongs in the car. That's understandable. So we did the unboxing video yesterday. We're gonna do one today, but it was horrible. There was nothing to it. So yeah, leave me some comments, please. I might do a live stream later on tonight, maybe. I'm not gonna make any promises. Actually, I can't because I left my laptop at the store. So maybe we'll do a live stream tomorrow. But I'm going to end this for now. Thank you all very much for the love and support. I appreciate it. Remember, please share your smile freely without reservation with everybody you come across. There's no need to be mean. No need to be rude. No need to go scorched earth, as Bob says I do from time to time. So I just got to check myself before I wreck myself. But anyway, share your smile. There's a lot of people out there going through a lot of stuff, especially the people that are losing their units too. So your smile may very well be the only bit of sunshine in their day. With that, I love you all very much. Thank you so very much for tuning in and putting up with me. Leave me some comments, send me some love, share my videos, please. I'm at 341 subscribers. I'd like to get to 1,000 before the end of February. That was my goal. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Good night.